All right, dudes and dudettes, welcome to the channel. Welcome to the channel. I'm John. We're playing Slay the Spire 2, where Regent Beta Branch, the latest beta. We're going to choose a Silver Crucible as our burial gift. We have 2 epochs to get with this character. We have bosses 15 and 15 elites. That's the whole reason why we're doing this. And I figured since I was doing it, I'll just record it. All right, so let's find out where things are. Here's a merchant, here's a merchant. Here's a merchant. And that's it. So there's one over here that we can hit right in front of a nice, juicy elite. All right, so if we go this way, we can hit 2. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. 2 merchants in lieu of some of the question marks that I actually like more, but that's the way it goes. Defend, defend, strike. The 7 damage here. We don't want to take any damage if we can help it. We are going to take damage. Defend, defend. Falling star on that guy. And we have a strike on him too. That should kill him, and it does. Because of the vulnerability that carries. I'll show you guys that. I went a little quick, but I'll show you guys that in a second. Strike, block, block. Here's Falling Star. Applies 1 vulnerability and 1 weak. So once he's vulnerable, our strikes do 9. That's awesome. So we'll venerate in order to be able to do that. And then we'll strike twice. Well, 1 will kill him. And we're good. Gather Light. And Astral Pulse. Astral Pulse is great because it deals 8 damage to everybody twice. 16 damage to everybody. We'll take it. Alright. And here's our first resonance. We love resonance. We got Astral Pulse, so we can also dump a strike. I don't want anything else here. Let's just look real quick. There isn't another one for quite a while, unless one of those question marks is one. So because of that, I think we're probably going to... Where's the next? All right. We don't fight any elites for a while either. Oh, he's got fruit juice too. 5 max hit points. We're not going to do that, although I want to, but we don't have enough gold for everything. So if I buy resonance, I'll need like 150 in order to buy resonance and get rid of a card. We can't do that, so we're going to actually just dump a strike. Dump to strike. This is our second crucible, meaning the upgrade, the card rewards will all be upgraded 2 more times. Okay, 8 damage, block, block, strike. He made me weak, so we do 25% less damage. He's going to do 6. We're going to Falling Star's ass and then defend, because now he only does 4 damage, and then we'll strike twice. He's down to 14. The strikes deal a little more damage because he was vulnerable. That's worn off. What can we do here? We can block, block. We'll take 1 damage. We can't kill him. We don't have any stars. So that's how we're going to handle it. We do take 1, but that's okay. And now 8 damage. We can do 4 twice with strikes. We're out of that. Skill potion. And Conquer Know Thy Place, Glitter Stream. None of those are very good, but Know Thy Place is a 0-cost card that gets a vulnerability on the enemy. It's only 1, but still. That's something. Okay, so I want to hit this because we have some cards we can upgrade. So let's go this way. This is our last upgraded card reward. This does 16 damage and will take a shit ton. We're going to do it. And can we kill anybody? Oh, yes, we can. Oh, yes, we can. Strike, strike. And he is dazed. And we don't have to do anything. Now he's going to do 14, but we only have to do 9 damage to him. Can we do 9 damage? We can do 8. Wait. Know thy place. Now we can win. So good, so good. Cloak of Stars, Gamma Blast. Oh, know thy place. We're Gamma Blasting. I love Gamma Blast, and it's Gamma Blast upgraded. Okay, so we are headed this way. Now we're done with the Crucible. We don't get any more upgraded card rewards, just regular card rewards. We're going to Gamma Blast them. Now he's going to do 9 damage. We're going to block. So we block that 9 damage. And then we'll just strike for 9. Okay. Know that place. Get that back on him, man. Get that back on him. Okay, so we want to... He's going to do 4 damage, which isn't a big deal. So we're going to defend, venerate, and strike. He still has a vulnerability and a weak on him. He's only going to do 6 damage, so we'll just kill him here. 9 and 9 is 18. That's more than 17. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. And we get a Gather Light out of that. That's fantastic. Because right here is when we're going to upgrade our Gather Light. So it blocks for 11 now, which is key. Okay, lose Cure All, obtain an upgraded uncommon power. Lose Skill Potion, obtain an upgraded common attack. Okay, let's see the common attack first. Crush Under, Solar Strike Plus. I love it. And Astral Pulse Plus again. Save and quit. Continue. Let's see what the other one is. Pillar of Creation, Black Hole, and Orbit. I like the other way. Save and quit. Continue, and we'll do it the other way. The rewards are fixed. Solar Strike gets us those stars that we need, man. Those stars. We need those stars. Smith, Falling Star. Now Falling Star does 12 damage for a 0-cost card. How good. All right, we're going in for our first Elite battle. This is empty, of course, because this is the penalty we paid for the Crucible. Right here. See, this relic is all used up. The first 3 card rewards are upgraded. The first treasure chest is empty. What do we have? We have this dude. If we can get him down to 70 health, he's stunned. He's going to do 16 damage to me, though, which is kind of a lot. So it looks like we're defend, venerate, Astral Pulse. Sound good? Wait, let's do Cure All just to see what we get. Know that place. Absolutely wonderful. A weakness and a vulnerability. So good. And it's not exhausted. Oh. And we got another defend. Oh, that changes everything. Now we can defend 3 times. We don't take any damage. We can Astral Pulse. And we can venerate. That's good. That was good. Now he's going to do 9 damage. We can Gather Light, but we can Falling Star. So now he is vulnerable and weak again. The Gather Light will give us the 1 star and block that 6 damage. Solar Strike will give us 2 more stars, and then we can strike 1 time. So now he's down to 80. We get him 10 more hit points and he'll be stunned. Gamma Blast. Kick ass. Now he's stunned, and he doesn't get to do his 80 million damage he was planning on doing. We'll strike out. We're down to 29. He's down to 29 health, and he still has a vulnerability on him. He's thinking about doing something here, though, which I'm not liking at all. So we're going to Venerate, and then we're going to Astral Pulse his ass. Got him down to 5. Not enough to win. We'll defend twice because, well, we don't have to, but we're doing it anyway. So he is He has the ability to give himself vigor, which adds attack damage. So it can only be used once. So his hit is going to be 6 damage higher than it normally would. But we don't have to worry about it because he's dead. How could he be the one if he's dead? Okay, we got this, which enemies drop 15 additional gold. Sword Sage, Solar Strike. Okay, Sword Sage is nice. But we don't have a Sovereign Blade set up. We have nothing to bring a Sovereign Blade into play. It doesn't mean we won't. But if we want Sword Sage, I think we'll pick it up once we decide that we're doing a blade deck, Sovereign Blade deck. There's nothing in our deck so far that says we're doing a Sovereign Blade deck. There's no way for us to call a Sovereign Blade. But we sure as hell need a Solar Strike. Granted, it's not upgraded, but we can do that. Okay. Devastate, y'all. Oh, yeah. It's on sale. It's on sale. Refined Blade and Furnace are the first 2 cards that we've seen, I think, that are Sovereign Blade related. We have 128 gold. We don't have enough gold to buy Devastate and get rid of a card, which completely blows. So we are buying Devastate and not doing anything else. No, we're not. Let's see where we are. We are 3 battles away from the boss. We are going to buy the Dex Potion, or should we buy the Energy Potion? I think we buy the Energy Potion. Actually, no, we don't have enough of both. We're buying the Energy Pot. It's kind of ludicrous to buy the Energy Pot, to be honest. Oh, we really could use the Astral Pulse right now. But we'll throw this on them. Hits them all for 10. We can Solar Strike twice. That's enough to kill one. And if you kill one, man, that's all you gotta do. And they're all affected. And then we'll hit this guy. He's got 15. He's got 10. The nice thing is when you kill the next one, the other one's stunned again. So they're going to do a shit ton of damage to me. But if I can just kill one of them, actually we'll kill both of them. Astral Pulse, baby. Oh, look, we can get a Devastate for free. Do we need 2 Devastates? Do we need 2 Devastates? Oh, there's nothing in here. Yeah, there is. Do we need 2 Devastates? Hello? You guys, you're out there? Answer me. Answer me. No. No, I don't think so. I think we're skipping. I really want to fight this guy. I really want to fight that guy. All right, we're fighting that guy. Ah, fuck. Why did I fight that guy? Shit. We're gonna get just fucking leveled here. That was a dumb idea. Thanks a lot. All right. Let's make the best of it. We don't have any... we have 1 block. He's going to do 12, 15 damage to me. So we're going to take the 7 guy. We're going to know that place on him. Because what that does is it cuts down on the damage. So now it's 13. We really only have this for defend. So it's not like we can really do anything. The strike is good, but it also puts him so that he does that. We can do it again because we actually do 3 damage because he is vulnerable. We have no way of getting any more cards into our hand, so we can't get any more block cards, which is just unfortunate. Well, all right, we take the damage. We take the damage. 8 damage. I mean, we're going to be taking a lot more fucking damage. Okay, so we're going to Solar Strike because we're going to Devastate. We're going to Solar Strike, Gather Light, and Devastate. We're going to take damage then. No, we're not. We have this. All right, we're going to Solar Strike that guy. We're going to Gather Light. We're going to defend. We're going to use this. We're going to defend again. And now we have one in order to devastate the... We're going to devastate the 29 guy because we have 21 block, and that's way more than what they have. 7, 14, 17 damage. So we'll devastate that guy. Okay, good. We blocked everything. We got rid of the guy who had the most hit points. I feel good about that. Now we're going to Solar Strike this guy to kill him. And we get two stars. Unfortunately, we have no block cards. So if we use this, it'll do 16 damage minus 6. 16 minus 6 is 10. It'll only do 10 damage to both those guys. So it's not killing anybody. Gamma Blast, however, will put a weakness on one of them so we won't take as much damage. So that's what we're going to do on the guy who's got 28. So he only needs 6. So we are actually going to take 9 damage. Unfortunately. But that's the way it goes. We still can rest. We have one more battle, and then we can rest right before the boss. Okay. So they're under 6 damage. We're going to Gather Light. That blocks everything, and then we're going to Venerate, because that allows us to do Falling Star on this guy and kill him. And defends, doesn't really matter. He's not doing any damage to us. Now he's going to do 7. Know that place. Now he's going to do 5. We'll defend. That'll take care of that. Solar Strike him to get 2 stars. Solar Strike him again to get another star. Okay. So we're good with stars with 4. And now we can just kill him. Stone Calendar, man. Stone Calendar is good. Parry, no. Alignment, no. Conquer, no. Stone Calendar. At the end of the 7th turn, deal 52 damage to all enemies. What lasts 7 turns? Maybe this boss will. Alright, here we go. Where is our AoE now? Not here. Where's our block card? Oh, we got a block card. Gather Light. Isn't that nice? Okay, so we can probably kill one of these dudes. Falling Star on the guy who's doing the most. Then Solar Strike him in order to get those stars back. Actually, it's not upgraded, so we only get 1 star. We're going to Gather Light so that we can block that 6 damage. And then we'll hit this guy once. I believe the 6, the guy in the back, is going to try to summon that other dude back. So we kind of want to get rid of him. Alright, they're going to do 6 damage to me. I'm going to know thy ploy. How much does this do? 18? I'm going to 18 on that guy. And then I'm going to know my place on that guy. And then I'm going to defend because the know thy place gives him a weak. And then because he has a weak, then my his damage is reduced, which is awesome. So he's doing 4 damage. We have 3 block. So we'll Venerate for the last one. Fine. All right, so the guy in the front is actually the one who's going to summon right here. So we'll shoot him. And we'll Astral Pulse. Kick ass. We got through that with no damage. Imagine that. And we're going to get a Gather's Light out of that. A Gather Light. How many Gather Lights do we have? 2 now? Yeah, we have 2. That's really good. We can get rid of some defends and maybe get a deflect or a reflect or another Gather Light. All right, so we'll rest here to get all of our hit points, even though we probably got to beat that boss. No, this is the water boss with the bomb. Okay. I'll show you the bomb guy here. This is the first boss in Act 1. There are many first bosses. Not a lot, but maybe 4 or 3. I don't know how many. But this guy has 240 hit points, and after his first turn, he starts to make a bomb type thing. And every turn it'll go up by 3 damage. So it's a bomb that starts out, then starts going up by 3 every turn, and then after we kill him, the bomb goes off. So we have to make sure that we not only kill him and not die, but that we have enough health to withstand the bomb. I know. Know that place. Solar Strike. Wow, we can do all this. Venerate, Strike, Falling Strike. Now he's got 2 weakness and 2 defense. So that'll last 1 more turn, which is really nice. And so we can Astral Pulse his ass. This is going to do 11 damage to me. Let's start with this Clarity Extract. Let's get that going. So that will give me 1 extra card per turn for 3 turns. Not counting this first one. So we'll Astral Pulse. Does 12 twice. Solar Strike does 13. We'll defend. Good. So now you see his bomb, 18, right there. Okay, Gather Light. And now I can Devastate. Do we want to? Sure. And then we'll gather Light again to get another star. Fine. His bomb's at 21 damage. Okay, so now he's going to heal himself, I believe, only for 10. So it's not a big deal. We'll strike. Solar Strike. And we'll strike there. We have 4 stars, which is nice. He heals himself, and now he's going to do 20 damage to me. So we can Gather Light. I love now how RNG is sort of relaxed with me a bit. I'm sort of getting block cards. Whereas before I would just be like, I have 3 Gather Lights and I never see them. And then when I do, it's all 3 in a row. I hate that shit. Okay, so we have 5. So if I Venerate, we're actually going to be able to Gamma Blast and Devastate. Ho ho. Now he's weak and vulnerable 2 times for 2 rounds. So he's pretty much dead if I can figure out how to get some stars. Another week and another. So we're back up to 2. I love it. We can't use any of these because we have no stars. But that's fine. I know that place. Gather Light. If we Gather Light again, we can Falling Star and Strike. So now he's at 3 of 3. That's really good. Oh, he died. I didn't know we killed him. Now he's got the bomb. The bomb is going to do 30 damage. We have 70 hit points. So we don't need to worry about a fucking thing. The bomb goes off. I take the damage. Who cares? We win. Incidentally, there's a badge for beating a boss without taking damage. It's just a badge, but it's a badge nonetheless. What do we get? Monarch's Gaze, I am invincible, Sword Sage. Again, Sword Sage. We have nothing in our hand that allow us to call the Sovereign Blade, but I am invincible is there, and I do like that. Okay, this guy, if you end your turn, enchant all defense with Goopy. So Goopy makes all of our defense ethereal. I'm sorry, exhaust, which means once you use them, they go away for the rest of the game. But every time you use it, it gains its block by 1. So it's not that bad. And if you're stuck with defense and you can't get rid of them, that's a good way to do it, because you can almost consider the card not in your hand because it just goes away right when you use it. Really what they should do is they should make the card cost 0. But like they did for the strikes, Or at the start of the turn, you can draw one additional card. Now, I will do that only if I knew that the last boss was the Queen, because of her bound ability. And I don't know if it's going to be the Queen or if it's going to be Glass. So I think we're going to take Defends with Goopy. Actually, I know we're gonna one additional card, because what I plan on doing is getting rid of all the defense. So why have them? Okay, so merchant. Where's the next one? In the middle. We can't actually get, we can get this one and then go all the way across to get this one. And then that's it. And this seems like a little shorter. Doesn't it? Yeah, it does. Really raining outside, man. All right, so we're going to go this way to this one. Incidentally, we didn't get the, we killed an elite, and we didn't get the you killed 15 elites to pop yet. The epoch. Weird. All right, Gamma Blast. He's down to 9. Or he's going to do 9 damage. We'll block. And Solar Strike. I love getting an extra card. And he's going to do 9 damage, and we can strike him. Okay, we have 3 stars. He's going under. We really want to be able to devastate here. If we can devastate, we'll win. But we can't, because I can't get one more star. Damn. If we Astral Pulse, it'll do 24. I wish we would devastate. That'd be really nice. Okay, so 24 is the most I could do. So we're going to do that. And that's all we can do. We can block, but he's not doing any damage to me, so. And we weren't able to get stars back from that. Know that place. All right, so this is interesting. We need to, he's going to do 17 damage to me, but we need to see the 32. We need to knock that to 0 to stun him. And we can't. We can only do 13 and 9. So that won't work. So what do? We block, we defend, Solar Strike. That's what we do. And take that 7 damage. Now it's down to 19. That's the way it goes. Unless we get the lead place again. It's going to do 17 more. This just keeps going on this way. But we got Gather Light and I am Invincible now, 10 and 8, so we can block all of it and do a Solar Strike to get that down even further. It's down to 4. Actually, we'll just do a normal strike, and now he's stunned. Gather Light to get the star. It's a block card. He's not attacking, but we get a star. Okay, then we can Astral Pulse twice. That's 16, and that'll do it. So we did take 7 damage from him, but nothing I can do there, man. We don't want those. Okay. Let's throw this on these guys. Does 9 damage instead of 10. Because, you know, we can't do 10. We can only do 9 at any one time. Any one turn. Okay, know that place. Who's doing the most damage? Him. And he's doing 6. We have a Gather Light. We're doing great with block cards this game. Solar Strike. Strike there. That's good, right? 6-9. We don't take any damage. We sort of spread it out a bit. Really, these dudes are probably going to die, which is what we want. Okay, 2 defends. That won't work. So we have to kill this first guy. Or we can kill... No, we'll kill the first guy. Unfortunately, we're going to kill him with a Devastate. But that's fine. All right, so now he's doing 9 damage. So what do we want to do here? Let's do damage. Let's kill that guy, because he's going to come around next turn and want to attack. Then we'll defend. That 9. Don't take any damage. She's going to do another 10. We can venerate. We won't. If we solar strike and venerate, we can gamma blast. And we can still gather light. Solar strike, venerate, gamma blast. Oh, he's dead now, but if he wasn't going to die, another solar strike. Really what I want is a shining strike. I don't think we'll take that solar strike. I think we'll wait for a shining strike. Another no light place. We're taking that. Another no light place. I love no light place. All right, this is a tough one. A tough one meaning he's going to summon a dude who's going to do 21 damage to me every turn. And I think, or maybe it's 16 damage, and he has 21 health. But he's got 123 health. So we really need to get to him quickly. What can we do for that? An Astral Pulse is nice. I think we do that. We do Know Thy Place, and Astral Pulse, and Strike. Okay. Okay, so here he is. 21 damage, and he automatically gets all his hit points back at the beginning of every turn. He's kind of an asshole. So we'll gather light, because I'm going to need to do at least one gather light. And so now that's out there, we're good. Okay. The solar strike is going to help. The interesting thing here is, how do we work this? Do we work this such that we just go after the main guy and take the damage from his minion? I don't know. See, this is only an 8 block here, but that will stop. That will give me 19, and he'll do 22 damage. So we'll take 3. Or we can venerate, and then Falling Star. That's probably what we'll do. No, I'm going to Solar Strike. I'm going to Solar Strike this guy, and then Falling Star this guy. So now it's 20 damage. Now if I gather light, we don't block at all. We only take 1 instead of 2, instead of 3. All right, we're going to need to Solar Strike in order to get some stars. So Solar Strike this guy. And now we can Gamma Blast, and that will kill him. But why would I do that? I can do 2. I can block and defend 15 damage. I think we're going to take some damage this time. I think we block and defend. We're at 15, but I think I Gamma Blast this guy. We just take the damage. Let's take a look here real quick. We have a heal here, and we're already going to probably be healing anyway. I don't really want to, because there's some stuff I want to upgrade, but we can't really help it. So we're going to take 8 damage here. That's not that bad, but it's for the greater good. And I'll show you what I mean. So now we can Know Thy Place is what we can do. We can let's see. All right, let's just think about this for a second. Can we kill this guy? Solar Strike, 13 damage. Gamma Blast. Let's say Gamma Blast does 25. That isn't enough to kill him. 9 plus 13 is 22. And 22 is 44. So really, we're not going to be able to kill that guy. So we should kill this guy first. Solar Strike him. All right, 2 of 3. We got 2. We're gonna strike him and then strike him. That's probably the best I could do for that, because oh hey, we got 10 block. Didn't need any. If I knew that was there, I wouldn't have done that. But you don't. I think there's a card or a artifact, or what are these called? Relic, that will allow you to see the order of the cards in your draw pile, I think. I think there's something like that. Pretty cool. All right, so he's doing 19 damage and 25 total damage. And we can't block all that. It's not good. We don't have enough stars to devastate or astral pulse. So we have to block on this one. That sucks. That sucks. Take 10 more damage. This guy's tough. It's kind of like, what do you do? All right, know that place. Know that place. Know that place. This guy. Solar Strike. Gather light. Gather light. I think that's what we do. All right, the main dude's going to do 16 damage. So we're going to Falling Star him. We're going to Solar Strike that guy to kill him. We'll Gather Light, and we'll Venerate. And now he's down to 36. Oh wait, he died. Oh. I forgot we had the stone calendar. Oh god. All right. I have to remember that because we could build that into a strategy. All right, 18 gold, 15 gold duplicator, which is great. Add a card to your deck. Not those. Oh, Cloak of Stars. We don't have Cloak of Stars. I like having a block that doesn't cost... Oh, no, that's not the right one. Get click happy, man. Get click happy. That doesn't cost any energy. Since we don't appear to be getting a cool relic called Lantern. All right, we have 300 gold. Are you selling Lantern? No, you're not. But you're selling Mirror. Dolly's Mirror lets you like duplicate a card. So I had a card once. I had a, was it Bludgeon, I think? An upgraded Bludgeon that had the double damage modifier on it. And I duplicated that. There was also a time when I had a dramatic entrance that I was able to take the exhaust off of that had the double damage, and then I cloned it. That's some crazy ass shit right there. A zero cost card that does 35 damage, and you make two of them? Shit. Okay. Not nearly as good as having demon, what's that demon card? That demon card's fucking awesome, man. I wish I had that in this one. Demon form. You get 3 strength every turn. So 3, 6, 9, 12. I mean, my strikes are doing like 40 damage in a boss fight. Okay. The bomb, golden axe, nightly kick, royalties, I'm invincible. We don't want any of these. I love the bomb, but it costs 2. We're at 20 cards. Let's get rid of a defend. That's important. We can still dupe a card. What does this thing do? At the end of your turn, gain 1 block for each card in your hand. That's cool, but I'm not going to have any cards in my hand. You know, that would be good for the Silent, because she, like, gets 10 cards in her hand, right? And she also gets all of those shivs. Man, you just load up your hand with shivs, and that maximum block is 10 because you can only hold 10 cards. So it's not that great. Golden Axe is fun in a boss fight, but not really anywhere else. this asshole. All right, where's our rest? Our rest is right here. We need to get through this battle, man. Can we do it? We don't really have any boppers. Well, we do, but it's not upgraded. Know that place. Know that place. Love it. Gather light, gather light. Get us some stars. He turned on 5 thorns. So we don't want to attack him this time. Attacking him this time is bad. And of course, all my cool cards come out. And no block cards. Yeah, I know. Alright, so let's think about this for a second. We might just be able to kill him. If I cast Venerate, I'll have 7, which means I can cast Devastate and Gamma Blast. If I cast Gamma Blast on him, it's going to do 27 damage. If I cast Devastate on him, it's going to do 52. But if I use Duplicator, we win. And I take 10 damage from hitting him 2 times. That is probably the best I can do. Venerate. Gamma Blast. Devastate does 52, but if we duplicate that, well, I guess we take 15 damage. It's still, I think, the best we probably could have done in that situation. Shining Strikes. Yes, sir. And we'll rest. We won't get all of our hit points back, but we're getting there. All right. Here's another one. Don't be a monster. Don't be a monster. Yes. It's not. We can get another Shining Strikes. All right. First of all, we have to get rid of a defend. That's first and foremost. All right. We have 166 gold. Can we get Shining Strikes and Omni Slice? Yes, we can. And that's what we're going to do. Shining Strike, Omni Slice. Now we have 21 cards. Let's just look at what we have. We have 2 defends left, and let's see how many total defend cards we have. We want 6. We have 2 Gather Lights. I am Invincible, that's 3. Cloak of Stars, that's 4. Oh. We're short. Are we really that short? 2, 3. Wow, we are short. We only have 4. We need another Cloak of Stars or Gather Light. And we have to get rid of our fucking strikes because those are dumb right now. We have work to do, guys, to make our deck. We actually get this. Just fun. At the start of each combat, draw 2 additional cards. Okay, great. We'll rest here. Gives us, we're full. I didn't want to rest there, but we weren't full. So we want to get to this one without having to rest. Doubt it'll happen, but we'll try. Fuck. 4 of these guys? Well, we want to Astral Pulse. That'll do 16 damage to them. That's good. I wish we had Duplicator now. Interestingly enough, we have Omni Slice. I know what you're thinking. That's really good. So Astral Pulse and Omni Slice. We have a No Night Place too. Not that that's really going to do anything, but we're going to cast it on the guy who's doing 8. Because I think we're going to be able to Omni Slice, Astral Pulse, and Gather Light. And so we won't take any damage. We might even be able to Cloak of Stars if I use Shining Strikes. Astral Pulse. Omni Strike. Okay, so this looks pretty good. Shining Strike on that guy. So now we only take 3 damage. And we'll strike that guy. So now we'll take no damage. And we'll Gather Light to... No, we'll Venerate to get us 2 more stars, even though we're not going to need it. Well, that worked out. That was like a dream hand to draw. Gather Light. There it is. That's the block card we needed. Gain 35 gold. Enter deeper, lose 5. I believe the Colossal Flower, there's something that you can get if you do this enough times. You end up losing like 30 life, though, in order to do it. And I'm not really jonesing to lose 30 life, so we're not doing it. Oh, hey. Did I know that was there? Yes, I did. What do you have, man? I don't have enough gold in order to get rid of a card? Well, screw you too. What can we do? Anything? What do we have left? We have an unknown, which 99.9% of the time for me, that's a fight. I really hope it isn't, but I'm not holding my breath. So I think we get this. Distilled Chaos. I think we get Distilled Chaos. I think this is just as good because we have so many cards in our deck that aren't upgraded. Distilled Chaos. Okay. I just did it. Made the decision. See, it's this guy. We're not fighting an elite right before the boss. However, if we manage to kill him, it would be really good. If we manage to kill him, we can rest. So as long as we don't lose too many hit points... All right, we're fighting him. This could be the end of us. And the end of the episode. So, he has History Course, which will allow me to... The last skill or attack I play is played again for free starting the next hand. It's fucking awesome. Okay, so we're going to fight to obtain the key. There we go. Incidentally, if you can't beat him, you save quit if you know you're going to die. You save quit and start again, and it starts with it asks you again what you want to do. So it's not that bad. He's got 6 plating, not that big of a deal. He also is going to hit me for 21, which kind of is a big deal. And we have a shit ton of cards in our hand. Makes me wonder why I didn't grab that thing that said it gave me a blocks based on the number of cards in my hand. All right, Gather Light, know that place. Well, know that place, of course. Because now you're only dealing 15 damage. It's a Gather Light, it's a good Gather Light too, so we're going to do that. It's 11, so now you're going to do 4 damage to me. Shining Strikes is going to get me some stars. Right, that's good. We're going to take 4 damage still, and I don't want to take any. So we're going to Gather Light. But before we Gather Light, we're going to cast this Swift card spell, which will allow us to get 3 more cards. I just wanted to see what there was. I'm not going to do anything about it. I just wanted to see it. So we are going to Gather Light so we get 1 more star and block all his damage. Really what I was hoping for was a Gamma Blast. That's what I was hoping for, but I didn't get it. So we'll Gather Light and call it a day. All right, so now he's going to do 30 damage to us. We're going to Falling Star him. And now we're going to Omni Slice him. Now he's going to deal 22 damage and not 30. So if we Gather Light, that's only 8 and 13. So we'll take damage. Or we break this out. I think we break that out. Oh boy. Jackpot. We got out of there. Hot dog. 20 gold, 15 gold. Heart of Iron. That's great. That adds 7 plating. The Lantern card. Unfortunately, it's a card in my deck. So dumb. Oh, Big Bang! Big Bang. Oh, we're buying Big Bang. Oh my God, Reflect 2 and Particle Wall. Oh, I don't know what to do. Particle Wall is upgraded. I mean, the responsible person in me says pick Particle Wall or Reflect because we need a block. Particle Wall is cheaper, but Reflect is more fun. So our boss, I think we still have a bit of a problem creating stars. So I think that's a problem. So, oh my God, I have never been in this position. What the fuck do I do? I think we take Big Bang. And then we make sure we upgrade Big Bang so it's an 8. Look at the Shining Strikes. 2 Shining Strikes, 2 Solar Strikes. We need to upgrade those. Holy shit. Our deck is actually pretty good if we can upgrade them and get rid of the strikes. So it's not an 8 right now. But Big Bang, having the ability to gain a star and gain an energy and forge, all at the beginning of combat for 0. Oh. Oh. That's what we're doing. I don't think that's what I should have done. We're not going to die because of it. We're going to smith that bitch. We're going to smith Big Bang. I didn't want to smith Big Bang. We have all kinds of other cards that we need to upgrade. But that's what we did. All right, you guys know this boss. He is going to eat me in 5 turns. That's not good. So right, we start here, and then we move every turn. We move closer and closer and closer and closer. He's got a little counter here, and he gives us cards so we can move back 1 for 1 energy. That's how it goes. So we'll Big Bang because we can, man. Look how many fucking cards we have. It's so good. It's so good. Okay. Sovereign Blade, Know Thy Place. By the way, Big Bang also lets you draw a card, right? Yes. Yes. I mean, it's like the best card ever. Know Thy Place. Omni Slice. Those are those 0 cost cards. You get them out of the way, right? Now we have a Sovereign Blade that isn't really that strong. That's lightning and thunder. All right, we can devastate now, which is, of course, we're going to. And then we're going to Shining Strike, devastate, Shining Strike to get a couple of those stars back. We can Sovereign Blade for 22. Of course we're going to do that, but we can't really do anything to our Sovereign Blade to make it more potent because Big Bang is exhaustible. So we can't use that again. That does damage and we need to do damage, so that's what we're doing. And the turn, we don't take any damage because he's thinking. Incidentally, we did 98 damage to him. Okay, so we got a Frantic Escape. We're going to start out by using the Heart of Iron so that we start our thing. So plating, you see it down here, see plating 7. That means that when my turn is over, that turns into block. So I'll have 7 block. And then the bad news is next turn, that'll be 6. And then 5, 4, 3, 2 until it's gone. But it's still really good that I'm going to have block every turn for the next 7 turns. And don't forget, we're on turn 2 of 7, and he takes 52 damage. Okay, we're Frantic Escaping. Now it's just 5, not 4. We move back 1. I am invincible. Now we will not take any damage from him. And then we're going to Shining Strike him because we gain 2 stars Oh wait, no, Solar Strike we gain 2. And we do 10 damage, so that's what we'll do. Okay, cool. End turn. No damage to us. And now we have the most wonderful card called Gamma Blast. Know that plays first, because it's a zero-cost card that already gets him... Hold on. Alright, sorry about that. We have a flash flood warning. Yeah, great. It's raining like the Dickens out there, man. Like a shit ton of rain. Alright, so we're fighting this guy. We're looking pretty good here. We're probably going to Gamma Blast him now, I think. We're going to take 21 damage. We have no block cards, so we're just going to take that 21 damage. So if we were to... Wrong mouse. Gamma Blast. Gamma Blast is nice because it adds those 2 vulnerability and 2 weakness to him. And then we can use a Frantic Escape to keep that at 5. And then a Strike will do 9 damage to him. We get 6 block, but we take 21 damage. Not that big of a deal, especially since we're not going for a zero hit run, whatever you want to call it. I don't know. We get 1 more star from that. He's going to upgrade himself so he deals more damage. So we don't need a block necessarily. Frantic Escape here, keep that thing at 5. We should probably just strike him. Does damage. That's key to win, right? All right, so he still has 1 weak and 1 vulnerable, and we have a Know That Plays, which is awesome. Let's do that. Now he has 2. We're going to do 14 damage. We have 1 strike, and a Gather Light deals 8, or does 8. I'm invincible. Will protect us against the rest, and that's it. Now he's within 3 of winning. So we're going to Gamma Blast again. He's 3 and 3. We'll Omni Slice. We'll Frantic Escape. We'll defend. And that's really all we can do. We get 8 block. He's going to do 14 damage. That isn't a big deal. We still have 54 life. We're okay. We'll Gather Light. That gives us 1. 1 star. I really like to Gather Light again so we get another star. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to Gather Light again. And then we're going to Frantic Strike. And I want a Falling Star. I really do. But we won't have any stars then. And if you notice in our hand, we still have Devastate. So I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to end the turn. Oh, we took 52 damage from our clock off thing. Right here. Stone Calendar ticked over. Nice. Now he has 55 life. So if we happen to get... Know That Place. If we happen to get a Devastate, we'll win. Okay, so he's just thinking to himself. So we'll Shining Strike, Solar Strike. How many times is 16? Well, he's going to die. We have 2 turns to do 16 damage, and he doesn't do any... And we got it. 8 here and 8 here. Okay, second boss down. Notice the thing didn't pop. The you've killed enough bosses didn't pop. But we have Comet. Deal 33 damage, apply 3 weak and 3 vulnerable. So that's like Gamma Blast, but better, right? So really, if we had the ability, the next ancient that we're going to meet has the option of providing me a reward that will allow me to get rid of 4 cards. Whether we get that or not, probably not. In fact, if it's the devil guy, we're completely screwed. But in fact, there is one good one that he has. No, I mean, sort of good one compared to everything else. Usually, it's not that way. Okay, so make it so deals 6 damage every 3 skills you play, puts it back in your hand. Not good enough. We have 24 freaking cards, for God's sakes. The Comet is like the best card of this bunch. It is. It just is. And to be honest, I wouldn't even hesitate. I wouldn't even hesitate to take it if we didn't have 24 fucking cards. So we're not taking it. We have too many cards. Oh God, it is the guy. It's this asshole. This guy should not even be here, or they should put better things. Because look at this. At the start of each turn, draw 2 additional cards. You may not draw cards during your turn. That's his best one. Remove 3 cards from your deck, add Folly. Unplayable, innate, eternal, ethereal. No. I lie. That's the best one. It allows you to remove 3 cards, but adds a curse that you can never get rid of. That's always in your hand in the beginning of the fight, but just goes away after the first turn and never comes back. Actually, to be perfectly honest, I'm bashing this asshole, but these are the 3 best options. At the start of each turn, draw 2 additional cards. You may not draw any cards during your turn. Okay. Remove 3 cards from your deck, add Folly to your deck. We were just talking about how we have to remove cards. Create an ethereal copy of the first attack you play each turn. That's unbelievable. That is unbelievable. Because if you cast a 0, if you cast, let's just say, Dramatic Entrance, you get to cast it again for 0, right? Because it costs 0. The cost remains. So if you have a bombardment and you cast bombardment, another bombardment will appear in your hand and it'll cost 3. That's the bad part. The ethereal part is good because if you don't use it that turn, it goes away. So we're removing 3 cards from our deck and adding Folly to our deck because we just need to get rid of these fucking cards. Let's look to see what we have for block cards. Here. Okay. Let's see. Cloak of Stars, 1. We're not counting defense. 1. Falling Star, 2. Gather Light, 3, 4. Another Gather Light, 5. I'm Invincible, 6. We have 6. And we have 2 defends. Okay, so that does it. Strike, strike, defend. Gone. And when we got Folly, which is okay, actually, because the reason why I did that is because we have this. At the start of your turn, draw 1 additional card. Okay? So basically what that means is the very first turn we draw 1 additional card, which makes up for the fact that the first card that it's going to give me is that curse card. But then once that first turn is over, that curse card goes away. And then every additional turn that I take, I get 1 additional card. So this is actually a really, really good card. Plus, we have this, which says at the start of each combat, you draw 2 additional cards. So I'm thinking in my mind, I'm not even gonna care about this fucking Folly card because it doesn't do any damage to me. The only thing that it does is it sits there on the first turn, and then it goes away forever. So that's probably the best way. We fell into the best way to deal with that. All right. Let's look now at who we fight. The Queen. Okay. Now we know that. That's not good. Wish we were playing a Doom deck. Let's look at our merchants. We have 1 there. 1 here. Is that the only one on our screen? Yes. Another one here. All separate paths, mind you. All separate paths. And we're past the point where I want to fight any kind of an elite. In Act 3, the elites are fucking tough, man. So how do we get around elites? If we went this path where this is, we'd have to fight this elite. If we went up, let's see, this way to this question mark, then this question mark, then a bonfire, then a chest, question mark, merchant, bonfire, attack, boom. That's how we go. This way. No more elites, man. No more elites. There's folly, but look at all the fucking cards we have. Who cares if we have folly? Big Bang lets us draw. It looked like it let us draw 2 cards. It says 1. Looked like 2. I don't know. Big Bang is so good. It's like the lightning or the lamp artifact and a card that is you get first. So it's exactly like Big Bang is like the best card ever. Let's just put that out there. Okay. All right. Know that place. Do we have the other one? No. Okay. So we are down to 22 cards, which is better than 24 that we were at. All right. We have Sovereign Blade. Who cares? We have Gamma Blast. We can Gamma Blast. I think we'll start with that. We'll start with Gamma Blast. It makes him vulnerable and shit. Again, more. And it's nice to get Know That Place, because that puts the vulnerability on the guy before you Gamma Blast. So Gamma Blast actually hits harder. Right? Right. All right. He's not going to attack me, so we don't need to Gather Light, Defend, or Gather Light. Or Cloak of Stars. We can Solar Strike him. We can Sovereign Blade him. And then we'll Gather Light only to get an additional star. And that's it. And Folly goes away. Poof. Exhaust. All right. Shining Strike, bitch. Shining Strike. Now we can Devastate. Devastate hits for a lot. 52. All right, where are you at? You're at 9. You're going to do 9 damage to me. I am invincible, takes care of that. And we are good. We got Lantern Key still. So Lantern Key gives us the thing that I told you about. However, there's no like location for it. So remember when we got the thing that says you get, what was it, 600 gold or something? That was like pinpointed into the middle of the screen on the second act. You get that, you know where it is, you go there, you get your gold, you get rid of the card, all good. This is some question mark. It could be this one, or this one, or this one, but you'll get it. You just have to hit those questions. We don't know which one it is, so unfortunately that means we have to carry around a card that doesn't do anything. Okay, 36 damage. He's going to do 15 damage to me. We have 3 more to go. Omni Slice, 24. Know That Place. Solar Strike, and Shining Strike for the win. All right, our deck is pretty strong. Let me explain why I say that. Because we draw so many fucking cards. Every card that we have is like in our hand. It's so good. Colorless Potion, Celestial Might, Knockout Blow, Bulwark Plus. I like Bulwark Plus before they nerfed it. Is this where we get it? Yes. Lose Lantern Key, obtain History Course. Lose Lantern Key, procure 2 random potions, obtain 2 random relics. That's really, really good, right? But this says, at the start of your turn, play a copy of your last played attack or skill. Fucking A, man. What? We just have to be a little leery of what we're playing. All right, this dude, we still have Folly. That's fine. Big Bang. Big Bang Bomb. Okay. 6 attack, 15 damage, 6 damage, 15 damage. What are we going to do? Know that place. That's what we're going to do. Now it's 4 damage and 15. Fine. Omni Slice. He's got block here. This dude is the one who's putting the knight dude is the one who's putting the shield on this fucker. So yeah, asshole. Okay, Shining Strike, Sovereign Blade, Gather Light. We only have one Gather Light. Cloak of Stars, though. Is this going to do it? 8 and 7 is 15? No, it's not. I'm Invincible is, though, 10 and 8 is 18. And this is 15, this is 19. That's probably as good as it's going to get. Unupgraded cards, mind you. All right, so that is 2, and we have 4. So we can Shining Strike. And then I really like a little bit more so I can Sovereign Blade, but if I Sovereign Blade, we can kill him. But we don't have any more energy. We can do Cloak of Stars, but we take a lot. So I'm not doing that. We're going to Gather Light and Invincible. So we have 18, and we will take 1. Okay. I didn't need to take that one, but I wanted to keep my stars. Okay, so here we go. We have plenty of stars to do whatever we want. So we're going to, do I have anything there? No, we're gonna Falling Star this guy, and then just Shining Strike and kill him. And then we're gonna Gamma Blast that guy. He's going to do 10 damage. We'll Gather Light. Now we're fine. He can't hurt us. Now we'll Shining Strike him for 5 because he still had that wall up. He still had block. Yeah, he still had block. Now he won't because that other dude's dead. I don't know what just happened right there. Something hit him. We must have... Oh, I know what happened. I keep forgetting about History Course. The last thing that we do happens the first turn. Oh, so know that place? Well, he'll just die because why would we fuck around anymore? I just wanted to see what we could do with History Course. You know what I mean? Oh my god, another Gamma Blast, another Solar Strike. I wish we didn't have so many fucking cards. We're starting to get the good shit now, man. We have 2 Gather Lights that we need to upgrade. Oh man, 2 Shining Strikes and a Solar Strike to upgrade. There aren't enough. Fucking. We can't do anything here. There aren't enough bonfires to upgrade all those cards. We're gonna try though. This guy is an asshole. Big time. He like summons 5 people. Yeah, this is going to be a challenge. Okay. He's going to do 18 damage to me. I don't really care that much about that. Know thy place. Now it's 13. But like Omni Slice and Astral Pulse are going to be our friends in this one. Okay, so let's Gamma Blast him. And then Omni Slice him. We have 4 and only 1. Well, Solar Strike to get 2. Now we have 3. We can Solar Strike again to get another 1. Now we have 4. And we still haven't blocked for anything. So if we block for 7 and 5 is 12, we'll only take 1 damage. And then we have 1 energy left. I think that's what we do. We're just going to do this and call it a day. So there's one of his dudes that he just summoned. He's going to do 16 damage against me, asshole. Astral Pulse is really nice in this situation. Okay, so we're going to Shine Strike that guy. He's not doing any damage to me, so we're not going to do anything. We have two. Should we Gather Light, or Sovereign Blade? I think we should Sovereign Blade, because it does damage to him, and I think that's the point. Let's use our colorless potion. Omni Slice, Rolling Boulder. Rolling Boulder. Deal damage equal to the number of cards played this combat. Don't know what that is, but I bet you it's more than 8. It's 12. That does 18 damage. We'll take that every time, especially since it's free. And turn, okay, he's summoning more dudes, but at this point we don't really care. All we care about is doing a Shining Strike and a Devastate, and then getting the fuck out of that battle. That can get out of hand really fast. Hedge Money, Cosmic Indifference, Crescent Spear, not on all 3. Earlier on, maybe, not now. 284. Oh my god, there's Comet. Comet is okay. So check this out. Gamma Blast, 18 damage, 2 weak, 2 vulnerable, costs 3 stars. Comet costs 5 stars, 33 damage, 3 weak, 3 vulnerable. Comet is the big brother. Okay. Now, if we were to do that, we would have 22 cards, and I'm not doing that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go over here and pretend I didn't see any cards and get rid of a strike. That's what I'm going to do. I love Alchemize. Procure a random potion exhaust. That's so good. You just automatically get a potion. And that's not upgraded. I think upgraded, it doesn't cost anything. Maybe? I don't know. All right, so the great thing about what I just did is I can't afford Comet. That's the best thing. But I can get Resonance. Oh. I can get, where are we right now on our map? We have another one. We have another one. Before we get to the Queen. We have 73 or 75. That means we can upgrade a card here. We're not taking any cards. Oh my god, I really want Resonance. Except it's not upgraded. Resonance upgraded, you gain 2 strength, and all the enemies lose 1 strength. And it's not exhaust. So that means you can keep fucking playing it. It's like the poor man's demon form. Like really poor man. Not even close to being like not poor man. Like super poor man. Okay. We're not talking about poor men anymore. We're just going to continue on here. We're going to go here to the smith. We have so many things to upgrade. What are we going to do? They're all upgradable except for that fucking defend and venerate. I really should get rid of venerate and defend, but there's not enough bonfires. All right, so I'm invincible turns into 13 block. And that's it. Cloak of Stars turns to from 7 to 10 block. Shining Strike does 3 more damage. Omni Slice does 3 more damage. Gather Light does 3 more block. Everything is 3. Another Gather Light. Devastate does 10 more damage. Solar Strike gives 2 stars. So it's between Solar Strike and Gather Light and Devastate. Devastate. That may just be the thing that wins us the game. So Oh! What are we gonna get? Oh my god, it's upgrade 2 random attacks. I just want to see what's a fucking attack. Omni Slice, Shining Strike, Solar Strike. This is so good. This is so good. Do it. Omni Slice and Shining Strike. Halla fucking Luya. I couldn't have gotten a better question mark. Uh-oh. If this motherfucker gives me a curse card, I'm going to be angry. Yes. He doesn't. He doesn't. Look at this fucking bullshit. Regret. Unplayable. If at the end of turn this is in your hand, lose 1 hit point for each card in your hand. Okay. That's tomfoolery. Heal 10 hit points. But sometimes the 2 choices are 2 curse cards. It's so bad. It's so bad. At least the bridge is good. The bridge. Okay. I'm like moving off the side here. I'm sorry. The bridge, in the beginning, it's in the first act. You must sacrifice a card. It takes a card out of your deck. And then the first card that it shows is usually one you don't want it to do. And then you can sack 3 life. It can take 3 life away from you and randomly switch to a different card. And then it take 5 life to randomly switch to another. So you just keep going until you get to a card that you can get rid of. All right. And let's go to this dude, 178. What do you got? Too bad this is 201. This is, I think, this is the best thing to buy. Because it's every merchant in every act. Everything is half price. That's incredible. Okay, we can get rid of something else. Defend. Bye. Okay, now we're down to 19 cards. Getting leaner. Getting leaner. We have 3 gold. What could we have bought? Gather Light. Beat into Shape, which I love. But we don't have that deck. What kind of deck do we have? Potpourri. That's what we have. We don't have any one thing. We can smith, though. Oh, yes, we can. Shining Strikes. Cloak of Stars. I am invincible. Gather Light. Shining Strikes, it is. More stars, the merrier. Oh, this guy's an asshole. 231 health. Yeah. Asshole mio. Big Bang. Okay. Shining Strike. Know thy place. Know thy place, bitch. Okay, so we have Shining Strike, so we're going to Falling Star him to increase the number of vulnerability and weakness on him, and then we'll Shining Strike him to get those stars back. Okay, so he's going to deal 12 damage, and we have Cloak of Stars, and we have 1 Gather Light. We have Gather Light. We're probably going to use the Gather Light, but it's going to take 1 energy. Do we want to do that? Astral Pulse deals 24 damage. We'll do that. Now our Solar Strike gives us 1 back. Our Gather Light gives us 1 back. This does more. That 22 damage. And we'll take 4. Or I can Solar Strike and then Cloak of Stars and not take any, which is what we'll do. So it's doing 18 damage. Know that place. Omni Slice. It's going to do 18 damage. We have 3. Let's Gather Light. And that's 18. How did that happen? Oh, I keep forgetting that we use whatever we did in the very last, oh, I gotta pay attention to that. This thing is tricky. All right, so 18 damage. We have 18, so we're not doing that. So we'll do Solar Strike. If we do Sovereign Blade, that does 22. Solar Strike does 16. So if we do Sovereign Blade, he'll do Sovereign Blade first next turn. Okay. For free. And he's injured, so it's another 22. That's so good. That's so good. Okay, so he's gonna fly now. Yeah, I know. So we'll Gamma Blast his ass, I think. If we Gamma Blast his ass, we can't Devastate. And if Devastate is good because we can make that happen twice. So let's Shining Strike. That gives us 5. If we can get 2 more, we can do both. There's 2. Gamma Blast. Devastate. Oh, he just dies. Never mind. I was gearing up for the next hand's first turn. Nice. Shining Strike, Cosmic Indifference. No. I mean, those cards are great. But at this point, we're kind of waiting to get to the Queen. See? Right before that, there's a fucking dude. Big Bang. These guys are assholes, too. This guy, every turn we lose 2 strength. This guy, every turn we lose 2 decks, I think. Or something like that. When killed... Okay, stolen strength. They steal strength. This guy steals decks. Know thy place. Astral Pulse is nice. But that takes 3 stars. No one's hit me right now. So we'll Solar Strike him. And then we'll Astral Pulse. And then we'll Solar Strike again. And then we'll Sovereign Blade. And by the way, the Sovereign Blade happens first next turn now. And we're not doing anything else. And that's good. Free. Free is good. He's going to do 9 damage, and that's enough to kill him. So we gain all of our strength back that he stole, even though it wasn't very much. Gamma Blast and Devastate, we don't have enough. Oh, can we do the same thing? We might be able to do the same thing. Shining Strike. Venerate. Gamma Blast. Devastate. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. See, that's why I think our cards are pretty good. All right, so we can upgrade. We have to upgrade a block card. We really should. Gather Light. Something that gives us more stars. Nothing gives us more stars. All right, we're going Solar Strike. Don't ask me why. That's what we're doing. All right, so we have a colorless potion, a regen potion, and an energy potion. Okay, Big Bang. Know that place. Okay. Now, what is our colorless potion? So, here's the deal. After this first turn, the Queen casts bonding on me. So that means that the first 3 cards we draw, I can only use 1 of them. And then the next turn, she inflicts 99 vulnerability and 99 weakness on me. I know. All right, so we had to use our colorless card reward thing up here. Because like I said, this dude is going to blitz us, so we want to do everything. We have to blitz him, everything in the beginning. So the first attack or skill you play each turn is placed on top of your draw pile. Okay, that's not great. Restlessness, if your hand is empty, draw 2 cards and gain 2. Not likely. Prep time at the start of your turn, gain 4 vigor. Yeah, like it. Okay. That means 4 more damage for whatever we do. Okay. All right, so the next thing that we want to do is just take a look at what's happening here. We can Omni Slice, we can Shining Strike, we can Astral Pulse. Now, our Sovereign Blade does 22 damage against the Queen. We really need to hit her hard, man. Because she's going to hit us hard. And this dude's hitting us for 18 in the front here. So we can defeat him and then concentrate on her. But if we do that, she hits for just as much, if not more. And so we're sort of wasting our firepower. So I don't know. I've always went after the queen and forgotten about this dude. But I don't know if she does overall less damage than her minion. Because if we waste 200 damage trying to kill that dude, that 200 damage could have been being done to her, right? And then she would only have 200 left. So that's the way I look at it. All right, so Omni Slice probably, yeah. 16 and 16. We did it on the Queen because the amount of damage that Omni Slice does is how much damage that it does to the next monster. So if I would have did it to this, it would have only been 9 and then 9. But if I do it to her, it's not 9 here. Let's be 16 here, but it's 16, 16 if we do it that way. Got it? All right, we have 4 movement points or energy. So a Shining Strike, the Queen, for 16. We still have to account for 18 damage. I am invincible is 10. Let's do Gather Light and then Astral Pulse. Okay, and we have 2 left. So we either do I am invincible for all the block, or we do Cloak of Stars and are able to get off Sovereign Blade. And that's what I'm going to do. We're going to Cloak of Stars, so we're going to take 3 damage, but we're going to get off Sovereign Blade for 22 on the Queen. And end our turn. And so here we go. What did 19 damage? Oh, the last thing we did. Okay. Right. We cast, or we use Sovereign Blade, so Sovereign Blade happened again. All right, so now you see these bound cards, Shining Strike, Gather Light, Shining Strike. I can only use one of those. But we have Gather Light here, Venerate, and a Falling Star. I really wish I got rid of Venerate. We don't need that anymore. But Falling Star does a vulnerability, but it also does a weakness. And so that's why I'm like, should I use Falling Star on this guy so he doesn't do 18 damage? Or do I care? I don't know. All I know is I'm doing Shining Strike on the Queen. So I'm going to Falling Star to the Queen, Shining Strike the Queen, and then I'm going to Gather Light, and then I'm going to Venerate. That's what I'm going to do. We can't do anything with these because we already used one of the bound cards. So we're going to take 7 damage here. It isn't that big of a deal. And then we'll use our regen potion next turn. We got her down almost 100. Actually, a little more than 100, 106. So the bad news, now she casts a second thing, which were 99 vulnerable, 99 weak, and 99 frail. So that's not great. So now we can go ahead and use a regen potion because we'll start to slowly regen our health. 5, then 4, then 3, then 2, then 1. That's 9, 12, 14, 15 health we'll get back. Not a lot, but it's something. Okay, so we got Gamma Blast, which we're going to use after we use Know That Place. Oh, wait, there's a Devastate. Okay, so we're not. We're going to Gamma Blast her. And then we're going to devastate her. That's good. And then we'll Solar Strike. Notice that we have no block. We're going to take 36 damage. That's really not good. But we have no block. Solar Strike. Solar Strike. Okay, so she's at 206. Now she's going to start getting a shield, which is unfortunate. All right, we took a shit ton of damage there. Almost too much. That's really not good. So, Devastate again. Notice that we only have one block card. It's just not good. Devastate again. 45. Shining Strikes. I am invincible. It's only 7. And we're going to use this so we can cast Sovereign Blade. Got it on 133, but we're going to take 7 minus 22. We're going to take 15 damage. We're probably going to lose this because I don't think we have good enough cards. Like it's really, really close. It's really close. 24 damage. We have 23 health. That's just not good. So we're going to have to probably... I don't want a turtle. But we have to gather light. No matter which way we look at it, we have to gather light. Because now we have another turn. We have one more turn at least. Falling Star. If we Falling Star this guy, then he won't do as much damage. And if we gather light again, we'll gain another 6 block. And then we can venerate. This is sort of delaying the inevitable. We only take 6 damage here, but actually 3, because we just healed for 3. Oh boy. Alright, we have 2 Know Thy Places. One we're going to cast on this guy so he doesn't do so much damage. The other one we're cast on that guy. We're going to cast a Gather Light because it's there. I don't think we can stop enough damage. We have to do Cloak of Stars and then that's it. So this is a case where we might have tried to kill the minion first. So that's what I'm going to do. We're going to give it another go. Let's see, we have 8, so 24, so yeah, we would lose. If we were to cast Cloak of Stars, we would have gained one more turn, but there's no way we're doing 133 damage. So let's give that a shot. One more time, just for fun. If we do a continue, we start the battle over, and let's see if we can somehow do enough damage to the minion and concentrate only on the minion and try to get there. Know Thy Place. We want to use our colorless, and that is prep time. Prep time. Omni Slice. The 0 cost card. Shining Strikes. Astral Pulse. Another 0 cost card. We're going to Sovereign Blade. And let's use our energy potion to get I Am Invisible and Gather Light. So now we protect against all damage. We didn't do too much. We didn't do as much damage as we did last time, but that's fine. Okay, so 18, if we Falling Star him, let's see what we have here. We have a Shining Strike, another Shining Strike. So we Fallen Star him. Okay, so now he only does 13 damage. If we gather light, that's 11. That's pretty much a wash at that point. Well, Shining Strike plus, and then Venerate. Okay. He is at 89 hit points, and we just venerated again because I'm too stupid to realize that that's the last card I should play. So Devastate is the last card I'm going to play. Okay. Okay, so we want to do Gamma Blast. Too weak, too vulnerable. 27 damage. So we have 3, so we can Solar Strike, and then Devastate. We have no block. So he's at 1. Damn. Okay, we take all that damage. So he's dead, because Devastate will hit again. And now we can concentrate on the boss, which, to me, this has really never worked out. But we're going to give it a go. So, Devastate looks good. Unfortunately for me, I can't Gamma Blast and then Devastate because both of those are bound, and I can only use one. So, we're going to Gamma Blast. Because that does the weakness and vulnerability. And then we can Sovereign Blader. And I think we'll use our regen potion now. We'll get back 5 hit points. Get 53. So she's going to do 25 damage. So this is where if we got Reflect, it would have been really good. But we didn't choose Reflect. For some strange-ass reason, I didn't choose Reflect. Alright, so we have to deal with 25 damage. Somehow. We have a Gather Light. We have another Gather Light, so that's 12. So we'll take whatever that is between those two. If that's the route we go. So we're going to Falling Star first. That keeps those vulnerabilities and that other thing on there. And then, unfortunately, we have to Gather Light. And then we have to Gather Light again, and then we have to Venerate. This is not the way we wanted to go. But this is what we have. So we don't have nearly as many relics as normally we would. Because we didn't fight that many elites. We do get 4 life back here. So that's essentially 16 block. And she's going to deal 25 damage, so we take 9. It's not that bad. I mean, it is, but it's not. And we venerate it again, because I am stupid and I don't realize that that's how that works. It makes me wonder whether if I did something different, it would be better. Alright, know thy place. Know thy place. Gather Light. Okay. Cloak of Stars. But then we're not doing any damage to her. So we have to start doing that. So we're gonna Shining Striker. And then Shining Strike hits again. First, next time. Right there. And we want to do Devastate, but we want to do Devastate last. So we're going to Gamma Blast. We're going to Solar Strike. 6 damage to all, 8 damage to all. We're going to do Astral Pulse is 12. This is 8. But Astral Pulse is actually more. And we have plenty of stars. And then we'll Devastate after. And then Devastate will hit again first time next turn. Oh, I am invincible played. Well, he's not hitting me. That sucks. That sucks. I am invisible turned... Did you see what happened? So this wonderful thing says the last attack or skill I play, it plays it again at no cost to the next turn. Well, the last one that played was this fucking stupid-ass card, I am invincible. That triggered again. All right, 35 damage. We have 38 health. How do we get out of this? I wanted to know that place, but I can't. We can do Cloak of Stars there, though. Well, we'll do Omni Slice. That doesn't cost anything. Falling Star. That keeps that going on him. Shining Strikes. Okay, Cloak of Stars gives us 12. Okay, that's all we can do. We'll take half our life and damage. 89. We really, really, really want to get something like Devastate. Because we have 16 health, we have 21, essentially. We'll die if we don't block. So we'll block. So we're not going to die next turn. We're not going to die next turn. So our last act is Sovereign Blade. 21 damage. Or is our last act going to be... No, yeah, that's the way we're going to do it. We're going to Shining Strike. And we're... Oh no, now we can't Sovereign Blade. Fuck. I'm so dumb, man. I'm so bad. I'm so bad. This is why I can't have nice things. Devastate. Oh my god. We just won. No, we didn't. Yes, we did. Yes, we did. Yes. No matter how many fucking mistakes I made, we still managed to win. Incidentally, the epoch did not pop. The epoch did not pop. Let's see how we did, though. Just for fun. Okay, he's going to talk back and forth. He's going to try to kill him. He can. I can't wait for this game to be out of beta so that we actually get to fight him. And whatever other secrets are there going to be and new shit. We only got one small deck. Yeah, we took way too much time to do this. We killed 2 elites and 3 bosses. How am I not there? Let's look. Timeline. Kill 15 bosses with the Regent. Kill 15 elites with the Regent. We have to do it again. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. It was a mismatch thing that I don't know how it worked out, but it did. It was the first time also that I killed the queen by killing the minion first. Please subscribe. See you soon.